G'day everybody, welcome back to Everspace 2. Hope you guys are doing well. The previous episode, we assisted Alec in checking in with some of his family, with the Coalition, only to find ourselves sort of wrapped in some of the issues surrounding the Coalition, and they're having a bit of an issue with the local outlaw gangs known as the Zurilia. We're in fact fighting some of these guys right now, but they've apparently developed some weapons which they're a little bit concerned about, so we're sort of out here trying to assist them in perhaps maybe stealing one of these quote-unquote bombs so that they can actually investigate, research, and I assume develop some countermeasures against those weapons. So that's the plan anyway, but I subsequently sort of went out of my way to this location, which is actually in the middle of nowhere, thinking that this was the objective, but in fact this is just a normal job, if you can say that, for the Coalition. Since we're here, we may as well get this job done. So can I actually accept this? I had thought that we could accept this job right now, but anyway, perhaps maybe not. Or perhaps maybe we may have completed the job already in the previous mission. It's been a few days, guys, since I've played Everspace 2, and I am playing a few other video games at the same time, you know, doing a few other series, so sometimes everything just sort of blurs together, and I end up not remembering what I've done in the previous episodes. But I did not spend time watching the previous video that I had made, which perhaps maybe I should have. Anyway, I think we can probably leave, and instead of sort of mucking about here, we can progress the side quest and see if we can assist the Coalition with stealing this bomb, or at least one of these bombs. Now, it's very tempting to go and do the main mission now, but we are under level for that. So I think by the time we're done with what we need to do for the Coalition, I think we should be at level 23. At least, I hope so, anyway. So let's make our way there. The Alpha Draco Thermal Plant. I'm just trying to remember if I've had a read of this. The thermal plants of Amota are one of the original colonial mining interests established in 3022 before any major conflict. When the Okar retaliated a few years later, Mota's station personnel were forcibly overworked to increasing colonial demands. Near the end of the war, the inhabitants of Alpha Draco claims isolated themselves and formed Zurilia. Okay, there you go. Interesting, a bit of lore there about how this particular band of outlaws started. I'm liking the music in this area as well, actually. Sort of Western style, almost. Gives me those spaghetti Western vibes. Alright, here we are. Fly into the volcano. So that's the opening there. And look, this is supposed to be some kind of a stealth mission, right? So I don't know if there are any penalties for us actually fighting with any of the Zurilia.
This is Zurilia territory. You are not welcome here. Seems like I hear that a lot these days. Last chance to leave, or you're going down in flames. Well, one of us is.
Alright. A lot of talk there, but nothing to back it up. Unfortunately for them, anyway. Alright, so I'm not going to worry too much about exploring the area until we actually finish the mission, and Look, another reason for that is because I feel like in the last several episodes there's been too much of a focus of actually, you know, doing puzzles and finding treasures and stuff like that instead of actually progressing stories and doing missions. So I'm going to try and keep those sorts of things to a minimum. Obviously, if it's within, you know, very close distance and it's very easy to do, perhaps maybe we will complete some of those puzzles, but I'm not going to you know, spend
this volcanic vent should be the back door the coalition leader informed you of.
Ages and ages on it.
Let's have a look inside this thing.
This thing is far above 1,000 degrees inside. The ship's thermal protection system is not built for that. I advise utmost.
I know what I'm doing.
Alright, I'm gonna have to, I guess, be careful with, like, heat and stuff like that here. See, plenty of lava. That's a service drone. What does that mean, exactly?
The limit of our thermal protection has been reached. Continue, and the ship will be destroyed.
Alright, I'm stopping. Damn it. Are you reading anything?
I detect the signature of the bomb drones we are seeking across this lava pool. However, we cannot cross without melting like saturated fat molecules.
What about those maintenance drones? They don't seem to be having any trouble with the heat.
It appears that they have been modified with external heat shields.
So, if I could just take control of one of those things remotely, it could reach the bombs for us. Think you can locate a maintenance terminal?
If it means leaving this hellhole without frying my circuits, I am more than happy to try.
Okay. Looks like we have a solution, potentially. So now we've got to leave again, and I assume we're going to have to find something out on the surface, but that's okay. We'll probably have to fight some of these Aurelia guys. Just being a little bit extra careful here, guys, because it is actually quite heavy enemy territory, and I just don't want to be caught off guard like we are right now. Also, I don't want to attract more than necessary. There we go. All right. Definitely some puzzles here. Do see some containers. That will actually damage us quite severely, I would say. We are going to need the shield dispenser here, I think. Well, let's just quickly see if this is easy enough for us to solve. There we go. Okay, that's a protector sphere socket. So we need a dispenser. Not sure where the dispensers might be. Alright. Let's not worry too much. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here potentially as well, but let's go that away. We've got a Retaliator, and that's a Zerilia. So I guess the Retaliators and the Zerilia don't take kindly to each other.
You erred in coming here. Time to burn.
Another fire-themed threat? Really?
Get rid of these guys. Nice. Alright, good stuff. Let's try and not pull any more enemies if we can.
They've locked onto me.
Okay, yeah, seem to have a lot of drones that are just like waiting to spawn. So I don't think I can do too much about that. Let's just try not to get shot down though. Alright. Ooh, okay, yes, we're gaining a lot of heat there. So that's pretty much because we're getting a little bit too close to the magma there, so gotta keep that in mind. Did pick up plenty of stuff here. Let's just clean up. I think I can just combine that. Damage limiters, don't need them. Yeah, not really anything worthwhile. Alright, let's continue here. So we do have a secure container. Hopefully it'll be kind of easy to open. So we've got that one button there. And take a look to see if there are any other buttons nearby. Ah, yep. Alright. So let's try from here. Nice. Okay, good. And there is a shield generator somewhere in here. I don't really know how we can actually access that. I'm not sure if there's like a particular angle that we need to be in, or... Alright, not gonna worry too much. Let's continue to this hangar. This group... Oh, okay, well, got turrets to deal with instead. Alright, is it wise to try and take these guys out? I don't know, they're still 3k away, so I suppose maybe we can leave them.
This shaft apparently leads to a maintenance drone terminal.
Hey, I'm receiving an intruder alert at Sector 17B. Anyone got eyes on a bogey?
Nothing here. They could be inside one of the access shafts. I'll take a look. You let the boss know.
Sounds like I need to speed things up.
Oh, God, alright. Okay, there we go, we're level 23. So we should be ready for the main mission at the very least. Alright, so
Nothing in sight.
Vision controller, nice. These look like they might explode. And they do. Nice. Alright, so is this the terminal? I think so.
I'm in. Looks like the drone's shield is a kind of force sphere surrounding it, keeping it cool.
You are very close to an access door to the bomb drones.
Okay, let's grab it and get out of here quickly.
Okay.
Guys, hey, where's it going?
You need to remain in close proximity. It was seemingly programmed to reach an exit. However, it was not designed to exit over the lava. If you do not keep it inside the drone's heat shield, it will explode, rather dramatically.
Who the blazes is accessing our systems without my permission?
Nobody.
You think you're hot stuff, hiding from us? I'll show you hot. I'm gonna find you and fry your ass.
Ah, you guys really like the flamey metaphors, don't you?
Whatever you're up to, it's going to fail. Who sent you? The retaliators?
The who now? The radiators?
You think you're clever. I smell Balakin's fishy stench all over you.
Yeah, sure, that's me.
Listen close now. You tell your soggy boss to stay out of civilian territory. We made a deal.
What kind of deal?
We were forged in flames, blood boiled, arisen from the ashes. This is our home. And if you people cross the line again, Zerilia will burn you down.
Yeah, okay, I'll be sure to pass along the message. Thanks for calling. Have a nice day. Why do I get the feeling there's more to this story than Ming Young was letting on?
The bomb drone's hull should be able to resist the temperature from this point. Now you will need to attain proximity so I can override its mainframe and program it to reach the Coalition.
Sure, just gotta get out of here and find it.
Alright. Well, that wasn't too bad. That Admiral Zealous guy, I mean, what a name. To call yourself Admiral Zealous. But anyway, ooh, heat sphere socket. Yes, please. Well, I guess the question is how to find an actual heat sphere dispenser, though. Alright, we've got to override the drone. We have to sort of leave this area first to get to the drone. We've got the opportunity perhaps to try and play around with this puzzle here. I do see cables around this side. I'm not seeing a way to actually remove any of the debris slash crates there. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe I actually need a heat sphere to actually deactivate those shields. Potentially. Just making sure that I'm not missing anything here, guys. Yep. Alright. Well, I think it's time to move on. I can see some cables leading here. Oh, no. Let's move that. Alright. Did that shut it off? I think it did. Ooh, nice. Bit of loot here. Ooh, drones, okay. Was not expecting that. There we go. Alright, I now see something that we can destroy potentially here, so let's investigate. Very good, very good. Okay, nice. Take one of those and... where's the actual socket? No.
Nothing in sight.
Are you kidding me? Alright, I'm just gonna slam it in there.
Gotcha.
Another heat sphere socket. Alright, well. Okay. Alright. I think we've done enough looting. I'll take that. That actually is a little bit better than what we have, so let's use that. Alright. Let's make a move. So that's where the bomb drone is. Plenty of enemies. I'm just worried about, obviously, aggroing too many of them all at once. Speaking of... So just from having our conversation before with Admiral Zealous, or whatever his name is, we can tell that there are actually a couple of outlaw factions in this area, and I think they have sort of like a fire and ice sort of theme going on, with the Zerillia guys sort of dealing with you know, heat and fire damage, whereas perhaps maybe the other guys, those retaliators or whatever they're called, may actually deal with ice. And I think we've actually come across some of them before. I recall fighting some kind of enemies that are shooting like ice shards almost at us. What is making all of that noise? Huh, strange. Oh, sorry, it's probably these bomb throwers. There we go. Problem solved.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay, let's get ourselves closer to the bomb drone. Okay, there's a little bit of a fight there. There's coalition fighters. Not sure what they're doing all the way out here, but... Alright. These guys seem to be pretty far away, so we might not even have to fight them. Let's get close and let's reprogram this drone.
I am dispatching it to the Coalition HQ.
We should get out of here too before those Zerillia flamers arrive to sizzle me or stir fry me or whatever.
Ah, yes. Humorous.
I'm on him. Got him in my crosshairs.
Oh wow, okay. Got a little bit of distance here. Wonder if I can fight these guys. I probably can.
Let's do this.
They are only like level 22s. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We did lose all of our shields though, but I think we managed to pick up an orb or two. Something there. Valuable shipwreck. Oh yeah, that's the one with the protector sphere. Don't know where the socket is for that one. We could maybe loot a little bit. I'm keen on doing that. I think there's nothing stopping us from really checking the area. Again, I'm conscious of just moving on if things get a little bit too weird, or, you know, we can't figure things out that quickly or that obviously. Oh wow. That was a lot of damage for one missile. Alright. I think it might have been like a cruise missile or something. Alright, good. So yeah, there's some stuff here. Some kind of a shield generator, maybe. No, power core socket. Sorry. Is that a socket or a power core? Power core. So we just need to find where the socket might be. Let's just look around. Hopefully it won't be too far. Here, we need one more though. Okay, that's the second one. Nice. So let's maybe just complete this puzzle since we know what to do. Good. And let's grab the other. Okay, I'm not sure if this is what opened. I'm guessing it is though. So that was one mainframe component as well, which is good. Didn't really see anything else that would connect to the previous puzzle that we found, so... Anyway. A few more things down here. Let's just explore. We are getting close to some magma though, so gotta be careful about our heat. Alright, got some stuff around here. A vent. I'm not sure what we can do with a vent. Perhaps maybe we could put like energy spheres or something like that in there. Or maybe these, like these gas tanks. Potentially. Maybe it might open that door. Okay, I see. Nice. Again, I'm not sure why we're doing this, but we're doing it and seeing what happens. Alright, I'm not sure how many of these things there are. We saw those two. Are there any more? Ah yes, here we go. I think this is probably the last one. Cool. As I guessed, there's definitely this door that was what we needed to open. Great. Wow, okay, that's a lot of magma. Heat sphere sockets. Oh, wow. Ooh, okay. That is a lot of damage. Or, sorry, a lot of heat in the one go. I see a shield generator of some sort there, but I'm not sure where the shield is. I see, I see. Whoa. Wow. I don't know how many status effects we've got on ourselves right now, guys. There's a very long list. I don't think retrying that is wise. And our shields haven't recharged either. Wonder if perhaps we can shoot one of these gas tanks in there. Or maybe we can reach using this. Nice, okay, yep, we managed to get it. Okay, that actually didn't disable the shield. I wonder if there's more than one. Maybe there's more than one. And then there's the case of getting the heat spheres in. I'm guessing there's a heat sphere in there. I have no idea if we work our way upwards, whether or not we will be able to sort of not build up heat. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it looks like if we hang around up here, we won't start getting cooked alive or anything like that, so that's good. There's the dispenser. We just need to figure out how to actually deactivate this shield though. Which, yeah, very good question. I do see some cables going in that direction. More cables there. Okay, good. Let's try that again. Suppose we can bring it over there. It's not too bad. I sincerely hope that this door above us opens, because I really don't want to have to try and backtrack if we can, but we might not be able to choose. So, anyway. Okay, let's take a look at what we have here Cruiser booster, not great. Ah, this looks good. Let's swap that out. Definitely worthwhile. This is a little bit better. Let's take it. Alright, I think we're done. Ah yes, and the door does open. Fantastic. Ah, feel a little bit safer now. I take that back. Alright, good, good. I think there's still plenty of stuff that we can try and investigate and loot, but I think I'm done for today hanging out in this volcanic planet. I think it's time to move on and continue with the side quest here. Now we're getting sort of towards the end of this episode, but if possible I would like to...
Ming-Yan, the drone you ordered is on its way to you now.
You are to be commended. A man of your word.
I'm not so sure I can say the same of you. I get the feeling that Zarili is not the only target in whatever game you're playing.
You are most perceptive. Another quality I admire.
Care to tell me what you're really up to?
Indeed, you have earned a degree of explanation. The fact is, the job is only halfway done. We have the bombs now, but we need them delivered somewhere else.
I knew there would be more to this. Expect me at your base shortly. Let's talk.
Alright. So, it seems like there's more to it than just defending themselves. I'm guessing they're probably going to instigate some kind of a war between those gangs. And by doing so, they may actually, I guess, take the target off their own backs and have the two gangs fight each other. So we do need to go back to Letho Starport, so we may as well do that. That'll let us sort of pick up the next section of this mission. I don't know if we'll immediately do it, but I'm hoping that by the end of the episode we'll be able to make our way to the Coalition cargo terminal, because we do need to head there and interact with the cargo terminals to find out where Falun Pango's, I guess, virus or programs may have been sold off to, and see if we can try and recover it. Alright, back again at Letho Starport. Yeah, we have a few bits and pieces here which we haven't solved either. But I'm not entirely sure if I want to spend time trying to figure all of the things out over here. Not yet, at least. Let's dock, and let's have a chat, see what's going on next.
You have our gratitude for your brave action. The explosive devices you sent us will help us redress the balance of power in the Drake system.
So what's the real story here, Ming-Yan? What are you up to?
The reason I was elected to lead is because I understand that the Coalition's future is in trade and not piracy. We no longer utilize the blunt ways of the common outlaw. But our organizational shift has given others the perception of weakness, and has placed us in the crosshairs of the unscrupulous gangs that still plague this system. Two rival gangs, the Zurilia and the Retaliators.
Let me guess. As long as they remain at each other's throats, the focus stays off your operations here.
Very astute. However, they have begun negotiations on a non-aggression pact, which, if it succeeds, will place our peaceful future in peril.
So these are really bombs I pilfered for you. You want to use them to provoke the retaliators and blow up the negotiations.
Exactly. The retaliators cannot know the Coalition was involved. That is why we need an outsider. You, to carry out the task.
I'm not so sure I'm on board with the ethical side of this. I don't like the deceit. It's not my style.
Peace always comes at a price. It's the only way I can guarantee continued security for my people.
Your pragmatism is terrifying, but I can see your reasoning.
I'm sending you coordinates for the Retaliators HQ. I can assure you that the target location houses no civilians, so this should clear up any moral ambiguity about the mission. Do this, Adam, and you could save many lives.
I'm gonna have to think about it.
Alright, well, I'm not entirely sure if this side quest is going to have us be able to choose the outcome. As I remember when we were dealing with the Bloodstar, we had the option of either, taking the, I can't remember what it was, but some kind of like a data shard or something like that to the trader and selling it off, or returning it back to the librarian? Well, historian, or whatever he was. Yeah, hopefully there is a choice along the end of the road of this side quest. I don't mind helping out the Coalition guys, though. But yeah, we'll have to see. I did call it, though, in terms of Commander Yun's plans, I guess, which is to really have the two gangs fight each other rather than try and focus their efforts on a peaceful... Well, I don't want to really say that these guys are peaceful, because their methods can be a little bit questionable. Let's take a look at the ship dealer and just check out if there's anything interesting here. Ooh, okay, so this is one of the small ships that we sort of wanted to play around with, right? And it is affordable. We can buy one of these. I don't know if that means that we have to sell one of our ships, though, but 298. Yeah, we're probably going to need to sell one of our ships to fund this thing, but let's go back to the shop and let's see if we can just get rid of a few things. Yeah, okay. I think that's everything. No trading items that are worth selling right now, unfortunately, but that's fine. Alright, we'll sell all. I'm confused, guys, as to whether or not I want to, buy this ship or not, because I don't know. Have we spent enough time with our current ship? It's a good question. I mean, some of these ships look badass. I mean, look at this one. I mean, I'd be happy to buy this one. And by buying this one, we could... we don't need to sell the old ship either. This kind of looks interesting too. Maybe we should stick with the current ship for a while. Alright, so let's leave. And as I said before, guys, we are going to head to the...
Hey, Alec, it's me again. Hold on. Ooh, sorry. Brain freeze. Too much ice cream. Oh. Listen, I could use some more intel. What can you tell me about the Retaliator gang?
Oh, I fought them before. Nasty bunch. They're ex-colonial fleet, too, but their boss is even crazier than zealous.
How so?
Oleg, Pelican. This high-ranking guy, he claimed an ocean planet and took over the abandoned naval base, which he converted into an impenetrable fortress. They built their own kind of screwed-up utopia on the water. They got some robotics whiz who's filled the place with AI booby traps, and Admiral Balakin himself, he's got to be like 100 years old by now, and he's a cyborg.
Well, I think I gotta pay them a visit. Thanks for the intel, Alec.
Alright. Yeah, sounds like we're going to have to deal with like booby traps and stuff along those lines when we do proceed with that secondary mission, but again, I'm not going to worry too much about doing that right this moment. I think we should continue on with the story a little bit more. Oh, these guys actually teleport a short distance. Cheeky. Alright, cool. Well, enough hanging around here. Let's jump. And yeah, as I said, we're going to head to what was it, like a freight or oh sorry, a cargo terminal. Well, it is actually controlled by the Coalition as well. So I'm not entirely sure if we've read this entry. Resource collection in the Terra Nova claim must be handled with great care to avoid the gangs of Drake. The Coalition cargo terminal exists as a key defensive and offensive jumping off point for resource allocation, be it civilian or military. Alright, well, that's where we're headed. And yeah, I think as soon as we arrive, that is essentially where we're going to end the episode. We should be able to, hopefully, continue on with the mission a little bit more in the next episode, and we'll be able to do so pretty much immediately when we start the episode as well. It is very tempting to perhaps continue with Gang Wars right away, since it is level 22, but that's okay, we don't need to rush that one. We can do part of the main mission and then come back to Gang Wars. And Gang Wars might actually be a little bit easier for us when we come back. Potentially.
Okay, Pango, I'm at the Coalition shop. I don't really have the time to hang around and wait for this guy to show up.
I don't expect you to. If you would kindly dock with the shop, I could attempt to penetrate their database and extract a triangulation of their client's approach and drop locations. You must act as a decoy while I initiate a security override.
You need me to provide a distraction.
Stall for time, make small talk, and I'll be able to hack their network via your systems.
I suppose I'm not being given a say in this.
Alright. Well, it sort of feels like we're shoplifting almost. We're distracting the shopkeeper while someone else is doing all of the stealing. Well, stealing of data in this case. But anyway, I think we'll end this episode here, guys. As soon as we get back, we'll do the cyber pilfering with Fallon and see what sort of drops out of that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.